Two very difficult cases of a substance targeting mice. It's quite a bit of a cancer experiment that can cure all of them. Be a rare occurrence. If the research had shown such a result, it would have led to the media, and the media. The societies not only release the press release, but also expose the big title to the top of the article. It will be dealt with extensively. Also, if it is a patentable substance, clinical trials will continue. But that never happened. Dr. Hu wrote his findings in the journal Cell Death Discovery in November 2018. Made an announcement. Dr. Hu said that there is nothing vague about research and that he has published a paper. The Cell Death Discovery periodical belongs to the famous periodical Nature magazine. It's a very authoritative periodical, but even though it's been months, no media has covered this astounding finding. However, there is only one blog post that deals with the findings of this study. This blog is about the owner of the post, Polly Cleveland, who works with Dr. Hu. Be the wife of a colleague. The following is her blog. Garlic, cancer, financial support for scientific research. 4 years ago, my husband's colleague Dr. Hu discovered a mouse that was naturally cancer-free. I once wrote about Dr. Hu transferred special granulocytes from immunocompromised mice to immunocompromised mice. An amazing thing happened to completely remove cancer cells. Dr. Hu found that the immune system is naturally powerful among people. I found out there was. He managed to get personal financial support from Florida and China, two smaller ones. We conducted a clinical trial. It was to inject cancer patients with granulocytes from healthy donors. It was a clinical trial, including Dr. Hu's wife, and the treatment was all successful. But since then, not only has there been no financial support for the research, but it's also received from mainstream medicine. There was no progress due to hostility. Dr. Hu said this treatment was blood transfusion and could not be patented because it was outdated medicine, so it didn't make any money. So any scientific research that would be worth financially funded by people's taxes, if anything, it was Dr. Hu's research. Dr. Hu didn't give up and didn't think it was a cancer treatment. So raw garlic that went through a filter. An experiment was carried out in which juice was injected into the patient. Garlic has antibiotic properties and has been used to treat wounds to the limit. When I lived in Paris, my nanny tried to feed me and my brother garlic to get rid of parasites. It probably worked. Garlic has been known to help prevent or heal almost all diseases, whether eaten raw or cooked. But these garlic remedies seem to take the form of a serious con artist. In any case, Dr. Hu's experimental results came out. Dr. Hu's injection therapy, not raw garlic intake, is a famous scientific journal. The announcement was made in the Cell Death Discovery, an annex of Nature. Dr. Hu identified 2 types of cancer cells in mice that could not be treated. They let go, and they did an experiment in which they injected garlic juice into mice with cancer that no other researcher had ever done before. It went ahead. He made the other rats drink garlic juice, and the cancer rats that ate garlic juice died soon after. The cancerous rats, injected with garlic juice, were alive and well. Dr. Hu then took garlic juice and various fruit and vegetable extracts into 3 different types of human cancer cells. I did an experiment. Garlic juice killed all 3 cancers at high speed. Curry flower extract also had a significant effect on killing cancer cells, followed by grapes, guava, and strawberries. Hu experimented by dividing parts of garlic juice from a number of previously unknown substances that kill cancer cells. I found out that he said these substances are harmless to normal cells, while cancer cells with metabolic problems have mutated and grow rapidly. It is assumed that general food ingredients become toxic as a result of being unable to process them. These garlic ingredients may completely clog up the metabolic processes of cancer cells and cause them to die. According to Dr. Hu, in fact, cancer cells are growing uncontrolled, and as a result, they're developing small toxic proteins. It spills into the blood and kills the patient. As a result, patients in serious conditions experience cachexia and weakness, gradually drying up and dying. Anti-cancer drugs used in mainstream medicine attack when the strength is at its strongest, not when the strength is weak. In this process, normal growing cells, such as hair follicles, are damaged and killed. So what happens now? No matter how promising Dr. Hu's discovery may be, sooner or later, it will be completely clear to people. It will take a lot of time and money to experiment. Not only that, but garlic juice. It cannot be patented by private treatment.